so I went to a big gathering on the weekend and with many other artists there and vendors and such. And there was a group of people there. Was an obviously leader to the group, but I didn't understand what she was. I didn't, even after speaking to the people who were lovely, I didn't understand what they were selling. What, like, I believe when I really thought about it and worked on it, I think it was, services for artists. I think it was, they talked a lot about community, so it was perhaps a group, but they also had some business tools, like some templates for things. I didn't know like I would assume they're selling them because they had them there, but I just didn't know. I didn't know, I didn't understand, and I have a bunch of literature from them, which I don't want to show because they were really lovely people. And um, but I don't, even with the literature, I'm looking at it. I don't understand what it is. I don't understand what they're selling. And so it really made me believe, merely, even though we know you have to be clear, it made me really understand that when you give somebody a takeaway, something, that they're going to hold on to, even if they pick this thing up a year from now, they need to know, what is this? You're an artist. Are you selling your work? Do you do classes? Are you trying to draw them into taking a class from you? What's your main focus? Maybe you do a bunch of things, but what is the reason that you gave them this card and want them to, what's the end result? What's your call to action?
There,
Is it
that's
just,
that's
yeah,
That's
is it
good.
just
That's
a,
good.
firm to do,
yeah,
right?
and is it just a pretty picture that you tell them they can put in a frame or something? Like, what is it?
Yeah, yeah.
What is going on here was what was my, and I wanted to, they were lovely people and I wanted to, just engage with them because there was not a lot of engagement, but I think it was because there was not, I still don't
A clear
understand,
message.
still
Yeah.
don't understand what they were doing. They could have been selling cookbooks for all.
So here's my business card.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
it's a
that's nice.
postcard size
yeah,
of a piece of art.
right,
And, talking about something to give away. And
right.
so, and I tell people, I don't do business cards. Take a postcard and have some fun with it. And people say, oh, I'll put it on my fridge. I'll use it as a
Okay,
bookmark, something like that. So then on the back, there's a description and like two sentences
right,
about the artwork, and it's part of a series.
right.
Mm.
Then my name, my website, my phone number, and a QR code. So it's very clear how to find me,
Yeah,
what I do, and what my name is. And
yeah,
there's one, two, three ways to get in touch with me on this.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
this is a lesson I learned because I had done one quickly, and I do them through, an online print service. And so I used their template and stuff. When I got them, I realized the QR code was too small to scan well,
Yeah.
and I didn't have my website on it. Of all the stupid
Yeah,
things. So
yeah,
I gave them away as quickly as I could, but it was an important lesson to make a client easy to find you. Make
yeah,
it as easy as you
yeah,
possibly can.
yeah,
And I was at outdoor art show yesterday. Not a whole lot of traffic, but super really nice people. And even on my small island, I met people that I had never met before. But showing and talking and engaging and being clear on what it is that I do.
yeah.
You
You
know,
know,
it-
yeah,
yeah.
I have to tell you, on all of these things that I got, because I got three different cards from these people, there's a QR code, there's email, there's whatever, but I just wasn't clear what I was contacting them for. What was this? So there's two prongs to that. Yes, you have to be able to, it has to be very clear who you are, how to contact you. But why am I contacting you? To come and clean my house? Like, I don't understand what I was contacting them for. And I think even as an artist, I'm looking at mine right now and thinking, even though mine's very clear, like yours is, Susan, and I'm sure yours, Chantal, and I'm just thinking, I don't like, yes, it's a given at an art show, which is where I give these away, that it has a bit about the artist. Here's the pieces, whatever. So people know, okay, this is an artist and this is her work. So yeah, I can buy that. But I'm thinking maybe even there needs to be even a clearer call to action, which is contact me for commissions, which please don't contact me for commissions because I don't like doing them. But at least even making it dead clear
Yes.
to, yes, like here's my contact info, here's my beautiful art, but contact me to discuss
Mhm.
whatever, like for available work, whatever. And that just, I just thought of that right now. Like, obviously, that's not
Ah, that's a good
issue because
idea.
our things are clear, but that's something I've not really heard people ever mention before about when you're doing a big card, like not a business card, but a big one. Um, you have room on there, like in my normal stuff where I write on the back like that's basically the statement of what my particular series is about, but I could make it better by just putting one sentence on the end that, like, with a call to action, which is, yes, please contact me. Just
Yeah, that's
not
good.
Yeah.
often. No, I'm kidding.
And these are the things that I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ask about commissions. I do
yeah,
workshops.
yeah,
Three things that
yeah,
that would invite somebody. They may not want to take a workshop, but they want to do a commission, or they don't
yeah,
want a commission, but they
yeah,
want to learn from you.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and yeah, what about you, Chantal? So what are you thinking about this?
I think that in right now in our, can I say society, or is it the right word? Because I think now with those multitude of information about when in the social medias, um, our attention is less there. It's very, it goes very fast, so we have to have the information right now. And if not, we just go stroll it. You go away and you don't. If how you felt, Suzanne. I think it's about probably what's coming up. We have to be clearer. We have to, and I like the way you talk about call to action, because now we're always receiving information. Now we if we ask, we have a call for action. It makes people be in interaction instead of just receiving the information.
Yeah.
And this summer I was at this a friend that had his art studio, and he invited some of his friends, and I'm one of them. I'm so lucky, and we worked all together. And what he did. He put it his paintings, and he did uh, just little text about each of and everyone, what was his intention, what he wanted to tell about it. And I remember, a lot of years ago, when I didn't want to put text on my paintings because I didn't want them to have one direction, to think. But right now, I think it's people are asking for explanations. They are asking for the meanings. They're asking about um, the description, and they want to be fed, instead of just receiving like that, a free receiving thing. They just want to be in action, in interaction. So I think
Yeah.
it's a great, how you felt, Suzanne. I think it's a good
Yeah.
indication of what's going to happen in the few years that's coming. And
Yeah.
it's a good thing because what we want is human interaction, not just go like that scrolling on the phone or the iPad,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, good points. Yeah,
Yeah.
good.